Welcome to Support Not It's Friday. I'm Wardane and I'm here to keep you up to date on what's hot in entertainment. This week we have a very talented producer. Didn't I tell you we're going to have, some variety on the show, right? So what better than to start with producers? Kevin! That was a good introduction?
Yeah.
It was good?
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking at me like I'm stupid, Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Man, thanks for having me here.
And it's sort of hard to catch you because you travel a lot.
Yeah.
Go ahead and name all the places that you're always going back and forward to.
Well, I haven't been traveling, I can't say like currently or recently as much, but yeah, I've been to South Africa. I've taken trips back up to Miami. Got to talk to a few people in the hit factory and stuff. And then mainly I spend more time in New York as a producer.
Because every time I try to get you on the show, you're either away or leaving, going away.
Yeah, I try to do business and also I go to see my nephew sometimes as well. When I get a chance.
Nice. How old's your nephew?
2.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So how and when did you get into production?
It all started from like back in COB days. I was taking a biochem. I guess that's just something I wanted to take to say doing something,
Last was giving me some sort of scientist vibe.
I mean, yeah, I got some brains, but it just wasn't. I don't know. My heart started to change toward the music side because on like downtime we would go to a friend of mine named Anton. He had a studio out east.
Okay.
So he got to show me like how like Fruity Loops started and using Pro Tools and stuff. So I started like the whole process of recording. So he like showed me how to make beats, and then I started to make beats and stuff.
You just started to like fall in love with it from
I started honing on it, watching tutorials, and then after that, I just went up to school. So
nice. What school did you go to?
I went to Full Sail.
Full Sail.
Yeah.
And what did you study there?
I did a bachelor's in recording arts program.
Wow.
Yeah, I graduated like 2015.
So you like legit?
Yeah, legit.
Yeah. And because we have plenty of producers and that they say that they're legit, but you're legit.
No, I'm legit.
Okay, cool. So you graduated in 2015 with a bachelor's in, pardon me again?
Recording arts.
Recording arts.
Yeah.
So what does all that entail? Like, what all did you cover?
I had the mindset, like I guess everyone else wanted to do like music production, but I also like watch like movies a lot too. So that got like some interest to find out how can I get inside film and do music and just learn how to do different things. So that program showed me how to add like be a sound designer, know how to make music as well, know how to do like sound for films. Like if somebody needed like some leaves, we don't have no leaves to work on, I know how to like replicate sound.
That's what they do for the movies. You're exactly right. I watched a tutorial on that before too, and those people make plenty of money.
Yeah, they make plenty of money.
Yeah. What was the name of that movie? The one where the food would fall from the sky.
The Hunger Games?
No.
Raining Meatballs.
Raining Meatballs, I think it was.
Cloudy Meatballs?
Cloudy with a
Chance of Meatballs.
Something like that.
Something, yeah.
Right. So that's what I watched it on, and they were doing all sorts of sound because they had to make the sound of the patty falling on the floor and everything.
Yeah.
It was so dope.
Yeah, because one of the projects we did in school, we had to like do the Lego movie. So I was one of the voices for one of the characters. I won't say which one, but but it was cool just to find out like how that worked out, So
it was
cool. Yeah.
Amazing. It's also inspirational. A lot of people can get a lot of wealth of knowledge from you.
Yeah.
Amazing. So what is your plan? Why did you, after you said, okay, I'm graduating with my bachelor's, what is your plan on using that bachelor's degree?
I don't know, just try to be a part of the system, I guess, and just make my own like stamp, my trademark, like what I'm good at, like mixing, or if I'm good at creating like a certain sound, I just make sure like I can give a certain effect or something. Like I just trying to like take that to the knowledge and just make a trademark for myself.
Okay, so who all have you worked with so far since you've been on this musical journey?
I've worked with, when I in school, I worked with like a Latin Grammy artist. His name is Jeff Batista. So I worked in his studio in New York.
Okay.
I came back home. I started work with Tebby.
Nice.
Doing some stuff with Tebby. I did stuff still coming with Willis. And then I also have another artist. I work with Jordan Isaacs.
Okay.
He goes by the name of Konku, but if call him Kong to piss him off, because call him Kong. And so we put on a music video for that as well. And then also I work with Savage 100 like very closely as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, Savage 100 is doing a lot of things. Willis is doing a lot of things. So you're a pretty busy guy.
Yeah.
And when you travel to New York, like who are you working with over there?
I go and I see some full friends. One is he's Nigerian. His name is Chuma. So like we hit him up a few times.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's some really exciting things and projects that you're a part of, and it's a very large variety because you have Willis who does more reggae, then you have Savage who's more in the pop rap, maybe touch into R&B a little bit. What is your favorite genre?
R&B. R&B, I love.
See,
like some
I
R&B.
knew I was gravitating to you for a reason. R&B is like the stuff. Sorry, I'm so biased. I'm so sorry.
And my R&B music is like when people say French, you know.
Right.
That's the stuff to get to listen to.
I think it's where it all sort of derived from, in my opinion. I think it all came from there. I mean, because if you look at it, everybody's still sampling R&B and still putting R&B. Even the rappers are now, you know,
Everyone start singing now.
Yeah.
Sing,
But even in the 80s and the 90s, R&B and rap were hand in hand.
Yeah, you had Belle Biv DeVoe. They rap and sing at the same time.
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
Look at Queen Latifah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Yep.
Queen Latifah is dope. If you do not know, Queen Latifah can sing. She raps, she does jazz, she can sing. She's amazing. That would be a great artist to work with.
Yeah.
And speaking of artists who you would love to work with, give me a name.
Listen, I don't follow a lot. I don't really like want to work with a lot of mainstream artists. I want to be with someone who I could, almost like a Timberland story, like you just find someone who's on the verge, and you with them, and then you rise up with them.
Tie into that vision.
Yeah, so it's not like artists that are not mainstream as yet. So if I can call up one, definitely is like L. He's an artist out of Atlanta. You know, he started making a name for himself. So that's.
What about locally?
Locally, my local has to be a collective. Collective. So I still like one from Savage 100, from Ofin, the I haven't really got a chance to work with Angel. I like a chance to work with Angel and stuff like that.
Nice, that's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Well, before we go on, we're gonna go ahead and see what's up this week. Welcome to Support Artist Friday, powered by Heineken. Live Your Music. I'm Ordain, and I'm here to keep you up to date on what's hot in entertainment. Now, let's check out the buzz. Kanye West is out of his sunken place and is setting things right with his spirit, addressing people like Nick Cannon and Drake for showing what he claims to be disrespectful comments regarding his wife Kim Kardashian West. Now, this brings me back to a few years ago when Kanye West laid out an 18-year-old paparazzi for saying something disrespectful to Kim. Now, I'm pretty sure that Nick nor Drake want to take a blow from Kanye. Now on to Little Bow Wow. Recently, after the death of Mac Miller, Bow Wow comes out and says he also has a drug addiction. Now, is this Bow Wow crying wolf again? Or do you think that he's actually sincere and deserves our attention and empathy? Make sure to comment below. This is The Buzz. Welcome to Support Artist Friday, Entertainment Now. Let's check out what's up this week. Let's get into the tea. Maroon 5 is set to be performing at the 2019 Super Bowl, which is being held in Atlanta. Now, the news of this seems to have stirred up a little bit of controversy, or should I say a lot. Social media is asking, why not use one or some of Atlanta's very own homegrown talent? Great performers and artists like Outkast, Usher, T.I., Ludacris, and the list goes on and on. Jason Kirk's Twitter post describes it perfectly. So what do you think? Is this a big deal or nah? Make sure to comment below. This is Support Artist Friday, Entertainment Now. See you guys next week. Okay, so let's get back into it. I love how relaxed you look, by the way.
Thank you.
You know, here I am sitting up trying to make sure I stay on my P's and Q's, and this dude is just chilling. If I had some wine or something, I would offer it. You know, it's probably what you do.
Yeah.
Instead of having some wine and stuff on the show, listen everybody up. The truth. All right, so let's go into it. You said your favorite genre is R&B.
Yeah.
How does that play out when you're producing in a rap track?
I know some people might argue with me with this, but some people agree that I feel the way the sound is now, R&B music and hip hop is almost similar now. So it isn't that hard. Like if you're doing a lot of hip hop, you could slowly transition to R&B and make R&B track. You just have to slow it down and add things that actually give the feel.
Right. So the metronome and the tempo. What do you think? What is your favorite tempo? Do you always feel yourself gravitating to when you're producing a track?
Like around, it have to be, I mean, between like 105 for like Afrobeat to like 130.
And 130?
Yeah, I do a lot of, I did a lot of hip hop tracks at 130, and people can't tell if it's fast or slow, but it feels just right.
Just right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I have no rhythm whatsoever. So even though I asked that question, I'm wondering if I. But that's pretty cool. I mean, everybody I've noticed, all the other producers that I work with, they always, not work with. I've had time to actually observe them because I worked in. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the studio's name, but Bone Thugs and Harmony and other California producers would go to this spot.
Yeah.
And some young guys would be coming in there, but they always found themselves on one tempo all the time. Like they weren't ever able to fluctuate it and give a variety to their package. So all their music sounded alike.
Yeah.
Have you went through that phase to where all your music sounded alike?
Yeah. When I first started out, is that I just had one set tempo, and I would make that work for everything. But it didn't come out what I thought in my head. So I was like, okay, now I have to start learning about tempo and stuff like that.
And different sounds and.
Yeah.
Do you prefer synthetic beats or do you prefer actual live music in the studio?
I appreciate the live more, but I really like the blend is always the best.
Okay.
If I just get a little touch or something, that's live. That really sets it off.
Okay, good. It's probably easier just to control synthetic as well too.
Right, yeah.
Which is someone having an off day, not knowing when to start.
Yeah. Like if anything, like guitars, I like that to be more live because there's certain characteristics when someone playing the guitar, they put their character in it, so you get to capture that.
Capture it.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the largest production you have ever worked on?
Largest thing. I think currently right now it's Savage.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a lot of work they brought to me, and especially like deadlines and time. So they reminded me of like deadlines and stuff.
He can be sort of aggressive, can't he?
Yeah.
I'm just putting him.
But make sure he gets a job done.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So before we go on, let's go ahead and tell them where they can find you and find some of your work.
Oh yeah, you guys could find me at KWrightTraks.net. IG is KWright Traks. Twitter KWright Traks.
Spell it out.
KWRIGHTRAKS. So no C.
Okay.
Yeah, all one word.
Nice. Well, before we go on, we're going to go into the hot seat segment. Okay, if you would have to select a threesome with any celebrity, who would your top picks be?
Oh, definitely Tinashe and Nicki Minaj.
I was going to say something. Do you think her boogie's hard or soft?
Hard like cement.
But worst date ever and what happened?
Worst date ever, I took out someone to eat some sushi and stuff like that. Like the place is like full of, I mean, she's an okay looking girl, I should say, not to be mean, but like there was like full lot of fine girls and stuff like that. So we went to eat sushi and stuff. So she told me she would show me she liked these sushi. So we went to sushi, get some sushi to eat, and she didn't order anything. As it was why I didn't order anything. She said she doesn't eat raw fish. And so I was like, well, just try it out. So she tried it, and she tried to use the chopsticks and stuff. Couldn't get the chopsticks. I thought it would be fun, to make it like interesting, so she can learn these chopsticks a little bit. And she just blatantly like shouted out from across the restaurant, like, "Can I get a fork?" So like even like the busboy was looking at me like, "Come on, man, you brought one of them here, bro." It's like, come on, man, gotta do better. So. Yeah.
What is the most annoying thing to hear an artist say when working with them?
Sorry, repeat the question.
What is the most annoying thing to hear an artist say when working with them?
The most annoying thing, an artist ever told me that he got some fire. I think everyone have, just like me, you have something to prove. You don't just blurt out that you're the best. You gotta kind of like show your worth.
Okay. What's the one thing that turns you off from any woman, no matter how beautiful she is?
Just giving the vibe that you shady. It's the shady vibe.
If you had a chance to meet Kanye, what would you ask him?
Show me everything you are. Show me everything that you know about production.
What is the one thing you love to hear a woman say in bed?
To be honest, I've never heard anything verbally, but the body language tells.
You've never heard anything verbally?
No, but the body language tells.
If you had to be an instrument in the bedroom, what would it be?
A guitar.
Just a plain acoustic?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the most embarrassing thing to happen to you whilst having sex?
I got a leg cramp.
Just going too hard.
It's going too hard. Got a leg cramp, but you mess up your stroke. Mess up the rhythm. So it's like, man, what's important, the cramp or this?
If you were an addictive substance, what would you be?
LSD.
Why LSD?
This is a real trip.
Okay, next. If there was an artist's music, who you can go without hearing forever, which artist would that be?
Lil Pump. Lil Pump. For sure, Lil Pump.
I think I did really good in this week's hot seat. I got him good.
I wasn't ready.
All right, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Let me ask you one last question. If there was a way that an audience or a fan can support a producer, how would that be?
Man, just basic, if you hear a producer making good beats, share it to artists that you know as a friend who probably looking for some good beats. Just share and buy and support.
Share, buy, and support.
Share,
I like
support,
it.
Yeah.
This is Support Not As Friday. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and purchase. We all need support. Why not start by giving some?
Where have all the good men gone? And where are all the gods?
Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising heart?
I need a hero. I'm holding up for a hero. To the morning light. He's gotta be sure, and it's gotta be soon. And he's gotta be larger than life. Larger than life.